Are you using TP action and for some reason get TP'd in some random direction, or want to learn teleport pads? I'll be teaching you all about the teleport action and teleport pads. Without further ado, let's dive right in. First, we gotta talk about what is TP. Now, TP is teleport, and it's basically a set of coordinates that you tell the action to teleport to. It's used on action pads, action buttons, if you enter or exit a region using entry and exit actions, and event actions such as player death, group change, and more. Now the basics of TP is there are 3 ways to TP. Now if you add an action teleport player, as you can see I have one already, you can only have 1 teleport player per action pad, action button. So I'm going to add my teleport player and you'll see 3 options. House spawn, which teleports the player to house spawn. You can set the house spawn through /set spawn in chat. Used to, this is locked away to VIP and above, but this is available to every housing creator there is, as of now. Using this, it'll set the spawn to wherever you're standing. Now currently, I don't think you can set the spawn just by typing in coordinates, you have to use /set spawn. Now for current location, it's wherever your player is currently, not where somebody else is where you are. Like right now I'm at -1, 135, -3. And as you can see, it did that value, but Lunar Client just rounds the values up for the top left thing. And then custom coordinates. Now the X is left and right. As you can see, when I move left and right, the X changes. Y is up and down, and Z is forward and backward. Now there is 2 more hidden secret coordinates that do direction, that deal with it, and we'll dive into that in just 10 seconds. Now, there are a couple ways to get X, Y, and Z coordinates. If you have Lunar Client or Badline, you can get them just using one of the mod displays like I have in the top left corner, but the easiest way is if you press F3 to get this menu right here. And you'll see in the top left, second paragraph from the top, you'll see the X, Y, and Z coordinates. The first coordinate's the X, and then there's a /Y, and then the next slash, and then there's a Z coordinate. Now what you can do to get the coordinates is keep the F3 menu open, go to chat, do like -1, 135, and then -3.2. Make sure to get the decimal points if you want the exact. Then press Ctrl A to select all, Ctrl C, and escape chat. Then what you want to do is go to the action pad action button, edit it, change it, custom coordinate, and then backspace to make sure at the very beginning, and then Ctrl V to paste it. And then click the paper and voila, you added it. But when you do this, it's just at a random direction, like whatever direction you're facing when you add the action. So the way to do the player facing direction is through yaw and pitch. Those may seem like completely weird terms to you as of now. I'm gonna make it as simple as possible. Yaw is horizontal rotation, like this and this. And then pitch is vertical rotation. So as you can see, if you see the facing, it says facing south. If you go all the way to the right, you'll see 2 numbers, -3.2 / -5.1. Of course, the numbers will be different for you, but just to make it easier to find on my screen. Now on those numbers, as you can see, if I move up, it's the right coordinate, which is the pitch. And then left and right, it's the left coordinate, which is the yaw. Now you can actually enter 5 different numbers, and of course they're separated by spaces. So what you can do is you can press F3 and make sure you're in chat and do the exact same thing as earlier. Enter the X, Y, and Z coordinates. And then after that you enter the yaw, then the pitch. So for me, 0.8, -2.3. The yaw is always on the left and pitch is always on the right. Then you go to the action pad, like earlier, and change the custom coordinate to include all 5 different numbers and decimal points. And now it'll do the exact same direction every single time. Now there is more advanced ways to use the TP with conditionals and stuff, which I explain more of that in our regions guide, which I'll link in a card above. I highly recommend watching that. And join our Discord for more tips, and if you want help directly from me, just open a ticket. Next is the teleport pad. Now you can find the teleport pad in your housing menu, items, which is the emerald, and teleport pad is in the very top left corner. Now once you get it, you can place it anywhere. It's an in portal frame, and you right click, sneak right click, doesn't matter, and you come into this menu. You can toggle if the hologram displays or not, and you can change the color and the rename the pad. Now no matter what you do, if I do and 3, hello, it will not display and 3, which is a color. It will only display the color that you set the change color to. I'm going to set this one to white since it's the end, and I'm going to go place another one over here in the desert area. Now I'm going to name this one over here end, and this one desert since it corresponds with the biome. Now that both of them are named and both of them have an original color, what I can do is right click this, change destination. When you hover over the other color, it'll say the color like orange, which I set the color to, in the custom name. So if you do this, it'll say warp to desert, which it'll also show the color as the text, as I mentioned earlier. Then I'm going to go over here and set this destination to the end. And if I do this, it'll warp to the end immediately. And same for this. It only updates every couple seconds. You can't just jump continuously and be teleported endlessly back and forth over and over. Now this is a good alternative to teleport action, but again, it's not used as often. So, I mean, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. And thanks for watching. This may have been a short video, but it explained everything you need to know about the teleport action. Now comment down below if you want me to visit and review your house right on our YouTube channel. Make sure to comment down below for visiting viewers' houses part 2. And make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. And see you in the next one. Peace.